Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. I hope that everybody is doing absolutely fantastic, and we have some awesome news and we've got some major possibilities for the future. And I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause this here in just a moment, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Number one, we hit our first profit of over $1 billion within a 6-month period. We are making, close to $1 billion now for the last couple of years. This is just, we had this year that was a little bit down, and I think that's because I bought all new, well, maybe that wasn't the year that I bought all new vehicles, because it doesn't look like it's that expensive. I don't know what happened there, but anyway, we've been pretty consistently hovering about income at about 1.5 billion or higher. Even here I guess is 1.45, so it's not like it's hugely off. And then this is the lowest at 1.37. So basically since 2011 to now, is in the last 10 years, every 6 months we have an income of about 1.5 billion. Now obviously our expenses are probably leveling off right about here or so, so we're spending about $650 million per every 6 months, or $1.2 billion per year. But if you're making $3 billion every year, that's a pretty good difference. You're making $1.8 billion per year. Yes, please, on average. So our company is definitely going up fine. Now the other thing is what's really interesting, and this is a brand new day because I haven't been in here at all today, is we still have this line that's still not doing anything for us, which kind of sucks, and I really feel like I need to do something about this line. I'm not really worried about this line. I'm not really worried about the airplanes. Yes, they do waste me money in the long term, but ultimately I'm okay with that because I am trying to transport passengers, and our goal is to get to 1 million people transported, and we're only at just a little over 76,000. We have a long way to go, even though I've got a lot of stuff set up, but I got a lot more do. And that's actually what I want to show you guys before I unpause. Is look at this. We've got a ton of people that want to go to Memphis. We've got people chilling at the airport. We have people at the airport. We've got, look how many people are sitting over here at the Manchester station going to Manchester Airport. And then we've got Lancaster, tons of people that want to go there. And then if we come over here to Coral Springs, we've got, let's see if I click on it. We got 106 people waiting there. Obviously, this is the airport, and right now this is going to, I think, 2 different places. I believe this is going down to Austin and over to Memphis, I believe. Yeah, Memphis and Oxnard. Yeah, so we have, a couple different lines here, and then we've got our cargo lines that are coming in and out of this. But we've got some room. We definitely have some room to kind of grow a little bit, and obviously we can't hardly hold any more wood here, so that's kind of unfortunate because there's a lot of wood that needs to be transported. Not a lot of oil, which kind of blows, but I guess we can't be choosers, I guess, from time to time. So either I need to put another cargo shipment, another plane on this line just to get this cargo down, which might be the case. How many are actually on this line? Manage the vehicles. Yeah, we got 4 already. 3 of them are at mediocre. So I'm gonna have to go through a huge expenditure at some point and go ahead and buy new stuff and redo it. But look at this. We got 41 people here. We've got people. We got a lot of people that want to go to Salinas. We've got a ton of people up here in Pittsburgh that want to go to Elk Grove. We have Salinas, which has way too many people. We've got Port St. Lucie that's just phenomenally growing because of all the people that are coming in. It is so well connected. This thing went from just this tiny little dinky town to boom when I started bringing oil to it, or fuel specifically, and then once I connected it to a passenger line. This thing has been nuts. But if we look at some of the most profitable lines, we actually have our cargo, or our passenger lines are actually making a 16 million, 7 million, I had one up here that was at like 30 million, but okay, that must have changed. Obviously, we got a $4 million profit. We got a $3 million profit. So they are doing well. We got a $2 million profit. So there are, I think most of our trains at this point in time are profitable. Now, the only one that's not, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with this here, is the one that's going to the airport, which should be this guy. But I should probably get one of the cargo or one of the passenger lines on this one. So if you manage the vehicle, we can edit this. Let's go get rid of this. Let's sell that. Doesn't need to be as much as it is until it gets bigger. But Memphis has a lot of people. We've got Portland that has a lot of people. Warren that's got a lot of people. So it's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna have to do some major updating to this, so that's what we're gonna work on. But I need to find out what I did wrong here. I upgraded this road because I had noticed that it started expanding out of the town here. And this is all like a 2-lane road, and it was causing some congestion, but I think I didn't connect up this. Yeah, I didn't. So let's go ahead and put this in real quick. One-way roads. We'll do a curve, and we'll go from there to there. And we'll go from there to the intersection. And then that should solve that problem. Absolutely fantastic. Let's go ahead and pause and show you guys something else that I was working on. And I just wanted to set it up. Because we have so many people that want to go down to Memphis, why not use a cargo or a shipping yard? So this is going to be our first ferry. And I'm pretty excited about that. So the first thing we're going to do is delete this. And then I'm going to go to passenger and get myself a large dock instead of a tiny little one. We'll do miscellaneous, let's see, landing, do a big guy. And then we're going to come over here. Wow, this stutter. So much going on. And this isn't even being used as a cargo anymore, but I left it. And what's really interesting is it actually connects up to this bus stop. And I was looking at this and I'm like, wow, I didn't even try to do that, but it worked out really good. Memphis is a massive now. I mean, look at the buildings in Memphis. Look at that. That is such a gorgeous view. Anyway, let's go and do this. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Did I just delete the whole thing? No, I didn't. Okay, thank goodness. We want that, and we want a landing. And I'm gonna see how many people actually take this ferry, I guess, and we will see if I need to expand it at all. And come on, game, keep up. Not seeing the line yet. All right, that's interesting. So we're gonna go Miramar. And then Memphis. And then in Memphis, or in Miramar, I actually have it connected to 2 bus stations. Actually 3, technically. All 3 are this can reach this. Oh, it can reach it back. And then this one can reach this, and then this one can reach it. So they have different ways of actually getting down to this area, which is pretty nice. And then we have a shipyard right here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and get 2 passenger. Let's do this one. Let's do 2 of these. And let's just see if that actually looks okay. I want to see where that line is going though. That's interesting. So let's do maybe some waypoints. Let's put a waypoint there and there. And let's see if we can kind of make this look a little bit better. And so after Miramar, we're going to go to there. What the crap is going on? Oh. That's because I didn't rotate it because I'm an idiot. Let's do... this. And then rotate it. And we'll do this. That way it looks like it's gonna actually almost like run into it a little bit. There we go. Then we got the big ships that are gonna be kind of in the way. Wow, they are fast. Okay, we got an autosave again, which I guess is fine. I guess it's time for a sip of coffee then. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's actually, those are a lot faster than I thought they were gonna be. Is this actually still keeping up? Not really. Not really. I mean, there's 84. I mean, I would love to be able to get up to like, if I could get to like 200, that would be like best. But this thing is still like, I mean, it can't keep up, I guess, good enough. And then this thing is accepting tools, but I can't keep up with it because this thing just doesn't want to like produce anymore. I should make sure that this is still a feasible spot for this to do this here. Let's check this, and no, it is clearly not. That would be why. Hold on, let's pause. Let's do a drop-off point for trucks, buildings, drop-off, and we're gonna put it. Get rid of this one so I can actually see what I'm doing here. I think right about there is actually a better spot. So we'll keep that as a drop off, but I'm gonna go ahead and do, and let's see, which one can I see? Tools, and that's Hickory Street. So we need to get rid of Hickory Street. Add a station to there. There we go, easy peasy, that's solved. And we got anybody here? Nobody there. Do we have anybody over here? Nobody there. I was hoping that maybe we would get lucky and people would start using that, but it's just a matter of time. And it's just another option to get people back and forth. And it's close, and it's across the river. So I was like, you know what? We might as well use the ships if we have a chance. I mean, I could even go to Salinas, and I could even go to Elk Grove, and I could even go up to Jacksonville if we really want to. I mean, we have some possibilities. All right, so what I would like to do is take a look at all of our trains that we currently have. So let's go ahead and trains, and any passenger train, I'm actually going to go manage it. And we are going to upgrade all of these guys to the biggest ones that we have. So I'm actually going to go ahead and select them, and then I'm going to do the bigger version. They can carry 180 7 people. We're going to do the big line there. So there we go. And we got this one. We'll just do that. If I put the more profitable ones at the top, I can kind of see what's going on. Manage the vehicle. We can actually select both of those. And go back here. And we're gonna go with this one. $11, that's 11. And And that looks good. Now we should be able to at least hopefully get a few of these people. I mean, I know that some stations are going to be a lot more empty than other ones, and that's fine. Now I would like to redo Lancaster a little bit. I did a problem here, and I wanted to actually connect up, and I mentioned this in one of the last episodes, that I wanted to connect up Lancaster to Oxnard, right? With a line. Well, the problem that we have is I built it way too far this way, and once I do this, we're gonna lose all these people, but ultimately all I need to do is shift it to about here, which kind of sucks, but it sucks. A raised platform would be ideal for coming into this right now. And then you could actually just have like a bridge out, and I think that would be really cool, but yeah. I think maybe if you guys want to see another playthrough and I decide to go further with this, then I might do more raised stations. I think that would be really neat to see, instead of doing all the subway tunnels, which they're nice because you can let the cities grow, but I'd like to see the cities grow up around them, to be completely honest. And I think I have the ability to do that. I don't think I've actually... I just haven't added it as an asset yet. I think it's sitting there. I think I've subscribed to it on Steam, but... So, if this was a raised platform, I would be no problem. I could just destroy a couple of these buildings and go. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. But... I don't know what to do. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I was able to find what I was looking for, and we got this in. And now it is a little bit slower because the mods that are in here are, you know, causing a little bit of issues. But this is what we've got. So what's really cool is we can come in here and we can really configure this the way that we would like it to be. And I think I'm gonna go with that one. I kind of like that concrete look that it creates, and then we got this wall up here, and then we got a nice raised platform here in Lancaster. So that's really cool. I something a little bit different, you know. Instead of having like a subway, we can have something that actually rises. Now obviously we're gonna be bulldozing a lot of these buildings, but I guess that's just kind of how it goes. So let's go ahead and do our high track. Let's see, where is it at? There it is. And we're gonna continue it out from here, and we're gonna go pretty much as straight as we possibly can. So we need to raise that up. And it does slope up a little bit. Well, let's go ahead and choose our bridge. I'm going to choose the same bridge that we had on the other side, which is this one. Let's see, where is the pillar going? Why doesn't that work? Bridge pillar collision. Okay, so do we have to like manually take out all these buildings? Let's throw this road in, people. No, we'll leave that. This road looks like it would continue through though, so let's go from there to there. And then it'll follow the track, I guess. Perfect. Now let's see if this thing will work. I can grab the line, that is. And we wanted to stay level. And we can go and do the same bridge, which is way at the end. And there we go. And we'll bring it all the way to there. And then I'm going to continue to keep it going. Well, I guess it's going to do that, huh? Let's go to there because that's where that one's at. So we'll do there. And let's see if I can grab it anyway, and then come to there. And then this is where it could actually start to... Well, I do need to get it over this. Let's see. If we were to take... Oh, you know what though? I need to come over here and add in another station. So we need to configure this guy. And platforms. Passenger, passenger. And then we need the tracks. And then we need 2 of these guys. Now, the only problem that we did with the longer trains at the beginning is not all of the platforms will actually be able to... Actually, I didn't even need it that big, but whatever. The problem is that the trains are too long for these platforms, because I believe these are like 180-ish or whatever. I think I need them to be a minimum of 240 for them to actually kind of dock in here at all. All right, so if we take the train now line and we go from here okay, where is Lancaster? Right there. We're gonna come all the way there, but that's because that is in the way. There's actually 2 things that are in the way. Well, so we can't quite do that. I mean, realistically, I don't think... Why isn't this showing that it's level? So let's, I guess, keep it as close to that track as possible. It's definitely going to be going through this mountain. So if I put this track... Can I put it up next to it? Why aren't you working? All right, so I'm starting to build up the track over here. Now I'm gonna see if this will connect. It's a little slow. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. Like if I do it on this side, then I want the road to, or the track to, you know, come up. I don't know if I want to go over or how I want to do this. So if we do like this past this one, how close can I get that? Right about there. That's as close as I can get it. Then we can bring this all the way to there. And honestly, I think that looks okay. Having that land kind of come up there. So now we got to redo this section. And I'm going to bring this all the way back probably almost to where there's a tunnel that's right there, and I think I will connect it to right about there. So if I can grab this line and bring it over to this one, it's 186 all the way, which is exactly what we want it to be. I don't think it's ever gonna technically hit that, but it's gonna be too big of a train, and I don't think it's gonna be able to pull that much, to be honest. So it's basically 180 out of the train station, which it will never get to that point anyway. And then it goes around there and then up over to Lancaster. And then it goes into that platform. And actually, I don't want this. And I don't want this. We'll bring that back to like maybe about there. And then we need to put in the something like curve is too great, right about there. And then we'll do the same thing on this side, maybe, if it will let me. Really, it doesn't let me do anything more than that, so let's get it maybe a little bit closer. And then do it. There we go, that will work. That looks interesting. Why is there a wall there? That looks really bad. Let's see if I can fix that. So what I decided to do was get rid of that intersection completely, and then I'm going to just do this, and then I'm going to put a diamond exchange on each side. So something like this, then something like this, because then it doesn't create that weird wall bending thing. And then I'm just going to have one side use one and one side use the other, even though there's a double track coming into the station. So, I mean, I don't really need to worry about it. Now, the other thing that I do need to do over here at Oxnard is do the exact same thing. I need to create a diamond interchange, probably right about there, and then do something like... Okay, it's not gonna let me do it there. So if I maybe... Let's try there to there, and back, there we go. So just a little bit outside of that. Now what we need to do is go ahead and put in our signals that we have. So we're going to do yes to one way and spacing every 300. So we're going to go from there all the way down. And that looks really good. And then we'll come across this side and do the exact same that way. There we go. Now we just need to... Let's see, let's put another one going there, and we'll see where they ended up at. Then I'll put one on the other side. Beautiful. Now it is all taken care of. So this should have access to it. I just want to make sure that we're actually using this one. So I'm going to switch this line to... I guess it doesn't matter, does it? So let's, if we click here, go to the terminals, and make this number 2. Then if we take a look at it, it should be there. So that's actually terminal number 2, which is what we want. And then we want to create a line going from here, from Lancaster up to Oxnard. And then this will be called the Lancaster. This is a very short line. This isn't a very long one at all. And then Oxnard. So I don't know if we're going to get a lot of people that will do this, but instead of them... I mean, technically I could run the line all the way up to Oxnard and then back, but I feel like for now, just having a line that runs back and forth is kind of what I want to be able to do. I think. If I need to change it later, then fine, it is what it is, but let's go here and go Oxnard. That's coming into the right side, and let's do over here. Let's go into this one, and we're gonna put you on station for 3. And then that way, if we ever need to use station 4 going out a different direction, or even this way, we could go ahead and do that. So because I could technically get rid of this diamond interchange, it doesn't need to be here on this section, and if we wanted to send it off to a different area, we could go ahead and do that. But there we go, we got a nice line going back and forth between Lancaster and Oxnard now. So let's just go ahead and unpause that and just see if we start to get some people using this. There's a lot of people waiting for the bus there. How many buses do we have in this city? That is a question. Okay, let's get like another, there we go. A couple more buses in this city. Then how many does Oxnard have? I don't even see any buses. Do they seriously only have 1 bus? No, they have 2 going each direction, but we're gonna give them 3 just to kind of help out a little bit, because there's a lot of people over there. Anybody want to go into Lancaster? No, there's not. A lot of people that want to go over to Elk Grove, and we're actually losing passengers. There we go. Got a couple more people. I had like a couple hundred probably just chilling here waiting at one point, but they definitely came into Lancaster, so that's cool. I probably should have made this platform bigger, but now I just got to figure out how to get this attached up to there, because, well, this just doesn't do us any good right where it's at. But I think that looks really good. It comes out of the tunnel just nice, and then right into the platform. There's actually a train right there going through. And I absolutely love this thing. Gotta love the different camera angles. There's so many of them though. And then into the station. And that fabulous new station that we just got done building. It looks beautiful. But yeah, see what I mean though? It's a really long train. It is very, very, very long. Do I need to put another diamond exchange because it is so long of a train? I mean, that's possible. How does this not have power? Interesting. Why? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, that looks interesting. Does that look like that on the other side? Oh, it does. Okay. I have to figure this out. Yeah, I don't really know what that was, but I just sent it reversed and now it seems to be working just fine. So it's saying that it doesn't have electricity, but it clearly does. I mean, if we look at the station, there is electricity through it. So I don't really understand what's going on. In that regards. You know what I need to do? I need to put a train on this. So let's do a track from here to. Does that work? I want to see if this is gonna work. Okay, maybe we can't use this one. I thought we were gonna be able to use this one here. If we flatten out this terrain a little bit, would that help out at all? Sure, it looks like it would work. Doesn't look like it's like that bad. Well, all right, then we're gonna have to put in a new building, and I might as well just put it over here somewhere. I think originally I was gonna put it over here somewhere, but I don't really like that. Let's see what this does over here. If we put a depot over here. Kind of like way out of town. That might be a little bit too close to be. Oh no, that works. Actually, that's the side. Too much curve. Well, that is very peculiar. And this line needs to actually go over to the other side. Make it work. There we go. So let's go ahead and order up a train. We're gonna order up. Oh, I suppose we would go with the multiple units and we're gonna go with one of these, though I don't know if we'll actually ever need one this big, but. So I finally found out what was going on with my train station. Number one is I forgot to put the electricity at the platform over here. That's my bad. And then when I somehow I didn't put the right terminal on there and somehow chose the wrong one. But now we actually got it all kind of fixed up. But the other thing that I'm kind of second guessing myself on is instead of just having a fast transport between these two, I'm wondering if I should just add another stop from Lancaster all the way up to Oxnard. And then just the train that we already purchased, we can just go ahead and throw onto another line. That's what I feel like would be the best scenario for us, just because, yeah, I just feel like that's going to be better instead of having an express route. The only way that I think that might be better is having it stop in Manchester and then having a line going from Manchester to Lancaster to Oxnard, and then Manchester Airport, Miramar, and then Memphis. So there would be two separate lines. But for now, just because there are so many people going back and forth, I feel like having more trains on there is probably going to be essential. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and do this one, and after Manchester, we're gonna add a station, and then we're gonna go all the way up to there. And now we should see the let's see, Lancaster would be terminal number 1. And that should be working just fine. And then this should be terminal number 3 all the way up to the top. So there we go. I've done that. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this train, manage this one. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this onto the Lancaster line. And then I need to rename this Lancaster one. It's going to go, we're adding Oxnard, and I can't even do it. So we'll do Ox. Oh man. Okay. Ox. Lan. Maybe something like that. And then hopefully that works. Save that, I guess. And then we can get rid of this line entirely. Delete that one. And there we go. Now we got, how many trains on this one? We have 3, and I'm actually going to go ahead and get... Maybe I'm going to let that kind of go for a little bit here. Let's just kind of speed it up. Because there's already quite a few people that want to go to Manchester. So this train is going to be full, which is kind of crazy. But I am going to get another train on this. So we got one that's already in Manchester. So I'm going to let these trains kind of just separate themselves out a little bit. And then what I can do is add another one. I mean, this line is incredibly profitable for so far. So I might as well throw another train on there. But I want this one to get probably all the way down to at least the airport. And now what do we got going on here? All right, what is going on under here? What is the issue? We want to go up. I don't even know where I'm at. I am in... I have no idea where the hell I'm at right now. I'm in Oxnard? So... what is this problem here? Why are you on that side? You shouldn't be on this side of the line. How the hell did you get over there? Well, which direction are you trying to go? So you should be going this way. Okay. And that one's coming into the station. There's not very many people going to the airport, but all right, that'll figure it out. But anyway, I'm just gonna let the continue for just a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here because it actually has been taking a little bit longer than I anticipated. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, make sure you guys go and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.